a new commercial station in Kenya, has the 9 o'clock news.
Former Mwangaza Trust officials are undertaking the necessary formalities for the formal registration of a new political party. The euphoria that characterized the multi-party elections in 1992 seems to have long since ebbed away, with many people now thoroughly disillusioned by the opposition's performance.
A new political party is anticipated. The necessary registration formalities will be undertaken shortly, and once the papers have been submitted to the registrar, an announcement will be made about the name and other details of this party.
And there is always sport, especially football. Here is Zambia's match of the day.
On the attack, a header, a shot, it's a goal! Silenti!
You are aware of the fact that Zambia was put in the same group as South Africa, as Mauritius. You have got Zambia and a couple of non-entities that are not worth mentioning.
What a goal! Really?
In spite of these parallels with Western television, Africa has a long history of its own distinctive programming. Despite limited resources, Africa produces a wide range of lively, homegrown programs. One of the first countries to set up a television station was Ethiopia.
ህዝባችን በበለጠ ትምህርትና እውቀት ለማካፈል የሚቻልበትን ዘዴ በመሻት ለምናደርገው ጥረት ቴሌቪዥን ተጨማሪ መሳሪያ ስለሚሆን የኢትዮጵያ ቴሌቪዥን ጣቢያ መርቀን ስንከፍት ደስ ይለናል።
ራሳቸውም ቢሆኑ የግላቸውንና የሹሞቻቸውን ዝና ሲያንጸባርቅ እንዲኖር አድርገዋል። ስርዓቱ በህዝብ አመጽ ሲገረሰስም የኢትዮጵያ ቴሌቪዥን ለጊዜውም ቢሆን በአዲስ ተስፋ ወደ አዲስ የለውጥ ምዕራፍ ተሸጋግሮ ነበር።
Television was first switched on in 1959 in Nigeria on the eve of independence. Nigeria now has 25 regional stations transmitting in 3 languages. Throughout the 60s, as other countries gained their independence, more television stations launched. Today, although second to radio, every country except Malawi and Botswana has television. One of the last countries to introduce television was South Africa in 1976, weary of the liberalizing effect it might have on apartheid.
Quickly! Come on, hurry up! They're starting, come quick, run!
Like 250,000 others, they've invested a cool £600 in the set, and it's a moment none of them would want to miss. They've waited for it 25 years longer than the rest of the world. In a few seconds, the miracle of television will arrive in the Republic of South Africa.
Well, we got through the test anyway.
Here in Africa, because most television stations are controlled by their governments, news and current affairs programs are often used for propaganda purposes. This program in Libya celebrates the anniversary of the 1969 September Revolution.
هذه هي ليبيا الجماهيرية العظمى في ملامح وصور تفتح أيديها تحتضن الجميع وترحب بالجميع وهي تعمق الثورة وتجسد إنجازاتها وتحتفل بأعيادها البهيجة المجيدة في أعمال متلاحقة وتحديات متتالية تتضافر مرحلة إثر مرحلة.
In Namibia, now free of South African domination, the NBC uses a regular current affairs program to look explicitly at the question of control.
Is the corporation the voice of the people or the voice of government? We try to find out. things what we want as the people, what we want to see on the TV. It's not on the TV.
I wish they would talk better English.
But otherwise, do you think the reporting is fairly balanced?
I would think so. It is not really that I would get a feeling, you know, it's totally one-sided only all the time.
No, I wouldn't say, as a reporter or a journalist like myself, the government does, interfere into our own daily working activities.
We need the attitude of the journalists themselves to upgrade themselves into being objective, into being professional and adhering to the principles of journalism.
The effects of conflict are all pervasive. In Burundi, civil unrest causes homeless children to make war their game.
Wazungu walianza kukimbia Burundi, Warundi wenyewe wakaanza kukimbilia Tanzania, Uganda, wapi, zilikuwa nakimbia vita. Kuingilia mnyumba yako na kuchinja uko naona, mtoto uko naona, bibi uko naona. Ndio kitu kishange. Lakini na mvio na penyewe masasa ndio yalikuwa mabaya, mabomu.
As Mozambique rebuilds after nearly 20 years at war, programs warn of the dangers of hidden mines that claim 15 lives a week.
Estes campos são cheios de minas. No local onde o povo poderia produzir para matar a fome, existe o perigo de morte ou de ficar mutilado.
Depois que ele era arrebentar, depois ele deixou e correu. Depois eu vinha da escola. O meu amigo ia para a escola. Depois ele levou a pedra a tirar para ali. Depois quando atirou, ele esteve deste lado, eu estive daqui perto da mina. Depois ele atirou e correu. Ele não se alegeu muito, só aqui. Depois eu caí ali, depois foram chamar. A minha mãe não esteve. Eu estive no Moamba.
In South Africa, a leading witch doctor explains the importance of tradition in healing a nation.
There is something very immediate, very terrible in this bloodletting. There is nothing more traumatic than the stench of a human being burning alive. There is nothing more traumatizing than the screams of a fellow human being burning alive with a car tire around his neck or her neck. And thousands of our children have experienced this horror. And the only people who help in these thousands of cases of traumatized people are us, the Sangomas. Believe me. Because in order to help that person, you need knowledge of African tradition and not your Freudian psychiatry as they've got in hospitals. Never.
Conflict often threatens the very continuation of television broadcasting. In Algeria, where there is a civil war, Islamic fundamentalists have targeted reporters working for the state-controlled television. 36 journalists have been killed so far.
في جو حزين مبعثه التساؤل عن سر اغتياله.
In Sierra Leone, after 10 years off the air, TV is back and operating on a shoestring budget.
Good evening and welcome to the news. At present, history is teaching Sierra Leoneans that Sierra Leone belongs to those who have no other place to run to in times of crisis.
The SLBS television crew was present at the venue and asked why the proprietor left without informing the staff. He retorted whether it was a crime to leave Sierra Leone. The white people in Mokanji and Rutel have left because, according to Mr. Njai, Sierra Leone is not a secure place to live in at the moment. The Koreans will return when the situation is conducive, Mr. Njai said with some air of authority. This led me to ask myself, who is a Sierra Leonean? It's those of us who have nowhere to run to in times of crisis, I answered myself.
News programs in Sierra Leone also play a role in rebuilding. asserting tradition and identity.
Did you know that for centuries Africa has been falsely represented in world maps, and that such maps are still in use today? This is a typical map in use today. Notice how it effectively minimizes the importance of what is known as the South, including most of the so-called Third World. Most important, it shows a deliberate distortion of the size of Africa compared to the rest of the world. But in reality, as the Peters map shows, Africa is much bigger. Africa is the second largest continent in the world. Russia couldn't possibly be larger. Mercifully, though, this map has been sanctioned by UNESCO and is currently being used by the Vatican and NATO and the World Council of Churches.
Whether at war or at peace, many countries still manage to maintain a diverse output in music, entertainment and factual programming. Drama is another strong feature of African television. The plots and stories reflect viewers' concerns, and the problems of modern urban life are a major theme. In deadly investments, drug running lands a hapless Zambian in jail.
We have received yet another very big consignment coming from the Far East as usual. We have to be careful. And by the way, we are using microcedar. It's fast and efficient. Carol, we are using your briefcase we got from UK.
All right.
Can I have the bag? Can
you
be serious, please? Take that bag away and we want to check.
Can I have
no,
the bag?
come on, you can spare your time, man.
Hey,
What is this? Well, those are just baby milk. Yeah, baby milk. Baby milk.
Be mandrax.
No.
Dangerous drugs.
No. Come on.
Close it. Let's go to the office.
Please.
We're going to issue a seizure for this. This is a very serious offense. Take this. Let's go back to the office. No.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, madam. What can I do for you?
I've come to see Mr.
Richard Dagger. Who's Peter Dagger to you?
He's my husband. What am I going to feed my children, Peter? Why do such a thing to me?
I'm sorry, my dear.
All I had is gone. Oh, Lord, my God, take care of me.
By the way, I'm James.
Many countries in Africa are facing the devastation of AIDS.
Tracy.
In Watch Your Step from Zimbabwe, a foreign visitor infects the locals.
Oh, come on, Tracy. I've got to go to work. Get all your personal belongings and let's get out of here. Come on, get your things quick.
So, you just used me last night to satisfy your ego.
Wait a minute. Who used who? You used me too, to fulfill your fantasies. Remember?
Our paths will cross one day.
You need a shot now.
Oh my God!
So, how's your friend?
Oh boy.
What do you mean?
She's dead, James. She had AIDS.
What's wrong with this generation? I don't know. Maybe it's the schools, all these books they read, or the television they watch that is spoiling our girls at such a young age.
In Uganda, worried fathers discuss their wayward daughters, whilst the mother visits a witch doctor for reassurance.
I've come here with a big problem. I have 2 big girls and they're in school. And now throughout our village, girls are getting pregnant. I fear my girls will also get pregnant and their father will kill me. I've come here to guarantee their security against pregnancy.
Just a moment.
Relax, child. Your daughters are perfectly safe. A white cock has to be sacrificed to wash away all evils.
A married Ghanaian entrepreneur moves to the United States and takes a second wife for a green card. But then his wife from home arrives unexpectedly.
What?
Who is that?
Oh, she's my sister.
A sister?
Oh, yeah.
You told me you are the husband.
No, she's lying. She's lying.
You lied to me.
Oh, she's lying. She's lying.
You told me you love me.
Yes, Mundo, I love you.
Joe.
Joe. Oh, Wendy, I can't deceive you. Oh, Wendy. Oh, Wendy, Wendy, Wendy. God.
When it comes to music in Europe, you can turn on MTV. In Africa, where there is no MTV, nonetheless there is plenty of local music of astonishing variety. Our first clip is from Mauritania, a country on the edge of the Sahara Desert. One of Zimbabwe's chart programs features a song from the girl with a voice like sugar. In Angola, a hit song laments the history of war. Top Etoile in Mali is also the top program, featuring some of the best in new local musicians. Kenya's most popular program is the school's dance competition run each week.
I salute you, all fans of this most entertaining cultural program, Kenya Rhythm.
Botswana in South Africa hosts a major annual event, the Choir Festival.
Old Mutual Choir Festival. The choir di ne di le somamabedi pedi di tsere karolo mo moletlong o mogolo o.
Light entertainment on television in Africa is full of variety. Children's programs are often so popular that they are watched by adults too. The presenter of the next clip from Ghana Broadcasting receives 6,000 letters a month.
Hi, lovely biddy boobs and biddy babs, kitty boobs and kitty babs, nyaka boobs, nyaka pips, mommies, poppies, the shamboms and the shambums. It's your favorite program. It's Chocolate! Yeah! Over to you, children.
My name is Irene Uzi. The title of my poem is Just a Human Being. Yes, I have a name renowned, stored with prosperity and faith. I live in my own world of joy. I achieve my ends bountifully. I care less. I fear not others. But in all these things, I'm just a human being. Thank you.
In Angola, children are expert at providing the entertainment. In North Africa during Ramadan, a month of daylight fasting, evening entertainment programs are a speciality. A top Algerian show sets up unwitting TV presenters. After a series of studio mishaps, the gotcha is revealed. Often entertainment has an educational edge to it, particularly in quiz shows.
Here for current affair, very, very fast. You remember former East African community? Do you? Yes. How many countries were involved and when did it fall? Very fast.
There were 3 countries and it fell in 1976.
No point. No point for anybody there. That is, you get only 1 point. Now, give us the current chairman of the OAU. Who is the current chairman of the OAU? Okay.
Mr. Mohammed Diop.
Not correct.
Mr. Mubarak.
Mr. Mubarak, but you are very slow. Okay, who is Mubarak? You couldn't tell us.
The
So
president.
no point for you, that is the president of Egypt. Okay, next question.
In Nigeria, the game show Twist Away is based on the many languages spoken in the country.
Okay, Faith, dig in and come up with a real good twister. Okay, let's find out how good your Igbo is.
Yeah.
You've got 30 seconds in which to say it 4 times. Okay? Remember that if you say it correctly, it carries 5 marks. Your time starts now.
Torocho na sisi ocho na gbaoso, obu torocha na chu sisi ocha so, kabuo sisi ocha achu toro ocha so.
Okay, can we have one riddle? Quickly, quickly. Yes, young lady.
Gwa m ihe mbụ. Nwata nọ n'ime mbụ nwata. Nwata nọ n'ime nwata nọ n'ime mbụ nwata. Gịnị ka mbụ? Meaning in English, I am something. The baby inside me is a baby. The baby inside the baby is a baby. What am I? Grandmother. Onion.
The prizes are more practical than luxurious.
As Fortune smiles on you, I'll have to double your prizes for you. And you have a plastic bucket.
Hello, welcome to the prize presentation ceremony of the weekly topic quiz.
It may be a family car on offer in the West, but a bicycle in Uganda is a welcome top prize for correct answers.
A political event took place in Tanzania in February 1992.
A declaration of multi-party.
Yeah, the ruling CCM party formally voted to switch to multipartyism, so 2 points for you.
There is a strong tradition of factual programming on African television. Because literacy and schools are relatively underdeveloped, television has always been used as a way of providing information and education. In Africa, television becomes a medium with a message. Programs about African tradition reinforce popular culture and heritage, such as this documentary from Burundi. A woman visits the witch doctor for advice for her son and his infertile wife. Burkina Faso has several different ethnic groups amongst its people, 65% of whom hold animist beliefs.
Devant tout le village, les masques assurent la permanence d'une culture. Les enfants lancent un appel au rassemblement avec tambour et flûte. Chaque masque imite l'animal qu'il a choisi de représenter par une danse spectaculaire, un hommage à la nature, au Dieu suprême qui leur a donné ce beau cadeau.
In Mali, the weekly cultural program shows a range of hair designs.
À la fête des tresseuses, il y a des tresses. Le dimanche 2 avril, l'association des tresseuses de Médina-Koura du Grand Marché a organisé une grande manifestation destinée à présenter des modèles de tresses.
Many countries have programs that focus specifically on women and give a lot of practical advice. Women are often the breadwinners, and in this Namibian program, are learning new skills.
They sent one of the group members to Swakopmund to study soap making. The person they sent was Lucia de Siro. While in Swakopmund, she learned about many things. And when she came back, she did not only know how to make soap, but she also excelled well in making other products like Andy, Jig, Star Soap, and other types of washing liquid that are used to clean carpets, cars, and kitchen utensils. However, none of these women would tell us how these products are made. The technique, they say, will remain their best-kept secret. Otherwise, they will be forced out of the market.
In tonight's Women's World, we thought we would do something traditional for women, and that is cooking. And as we look forward to Christmas this year, we thought on Women's World program that we will bring you some traditional Chiganda cuisine.
Called Flowers, Morocco's women's program is one of the few shows in Africa that dedicates time to glamour.
كيف بحال هاد الطريقه هذه على باليد بطبيعه الحال نتوما الاسريه واللي اليمنى كتشدوا الجلده قبل ما تحطوها وكتحطوها كيف بحال هاد الطريقه هذه وفيها بطبيعه الحال الصباغه باش تعطي هذا اللون هذا وردي. من بعد ما يبسات كتحيدوا هاد لاصيغ بالعكس ديال العسا ديال الشعيرات. الا الشعيرات كانوا ينعسوا من هاد الجهه هذه كتحيدوا لاصيغ بهاد الطريقه كيف بحال غادي نوريكم دابا.
Ecology and the environment have a high profile in factual programming, particularly true in Uganda. In Burkina Faso, this village lives in harmony with the environment to an unusual degree.
Puis, dans un face-à-face, entre quatre yeux de caboret, comme le dirait Pascal, il se confie, il confie ses secrets au vieux. Il lui parle longuement pour qu'il le protège, afin qu'il grandisse harmonieusement, afin qu'il devienne un caboret solide et en bonne santé.
Je m'appelle Pascal Kabori. Je suis un Kabori. Les crocodiles aussi sont des Kabori. Nous sommes de la même famille.
Because of the isolation of many areas and the scarcity of doctors, factual programming can have a highly practical application, dispensing medical advice. This clip from Benin recommends more traditional treatment for ailments.
Madame, Monsieur, bonsoir. Lors de notre dernière émission, nous vous avions promis d'aborder ce soir l'approche de la médecine traditionnelle sur cette maladie qu'est la drépanocytose. Et plus précisément, le traitement par les plantes.
Ce médicament
Quand on se sert pour soigner la stérilité des femmes, est parfois assimilé à ce médicament pour soigner la drépanocytose dans des cas compliqués, surtout pour la forme SS par exemple. L'enfant ou bien le drépanocytaire a le ventre ballonné, l'indigestion totale, parce que c'est le médicament qui travaille. Donc si les données ne sont pas au point, le médicament ne travaille pas et le patient n'est pas satisfait. Donc c'est d'abord la préparation du médicament qui impose. Comment préparer un médicament pour que ça travaille, pour soulager le patient.
Frank Talk on Zambian TV is just that.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Frank Talk.
Here they discuss prostitution and AIDS.
Eyeball-to-eyeball confrontation on issues that are important to you. Get the facts, get the drama, get involved.
Tonight, thanks to our sponsors, Pamosi Hotel and Prudence Bank, we're looking at a contentious issue. We're looking at what they call the oldest profession. We're looking at prostitution. Tell us, this is very interesting, how do you identify the client that, that's my victim tonight? Have you had an experience where you've been beaten?
Yeah,
What happened in what? What did you do?
South Africa is in many ways different from the rest of Africa. Its networks are well funded and its large white audience has long been accustomed to a diet of Western-style programming. Egoli is a dynasty-style soap set in Johannesburg. Guest star Joan Collins seems quite at home.
Oh, I'm so glad I caught you. I can't tell you how much I'm looking forward to getting into the bush, the sun, the big five.
The game ranges, I suppose.
Hardly.
We better be leaving.
Well, good luck with the show.
Thank you.
I'll see you in a couple of days. Oh, and Bongani Sun Lodge. But remember, do not disturb.
Ed's hot and you're steaming and you think, hey, I'm dreaming because the surf's white and high and my brain is screaming for a twist and bounce and ooze and sun-kissed babe-filled bikini summer.
In South Africa, Mnet TV holds the Beach Boy and Miss Bikini competition.
This was an important day for the finalists. Within 24 hours, they would be on stage and whipping the crowd into a frenzy. They desperately needed to unwind those taut torsos and balance their full frontal assets.
Are you ready for the man? Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome on stage our 10 finalists in this year's Mr. Beach Boy!